Get ready to get weird!
Boom. We're live, boys and girls. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What a fucking process that was. Good Lord.
Hope we never have to do that again.
Well, we just did it twice in a row. We rearranged, then I built this badass fucking table. You hear that?
Solid.
And we had to rearrange again, so it is what it is. What episode is this?
27 and a half. It's like 27 and a half. 28 and a half.
Whatever. It is what it is.
28.5. Late 20s.
How do you feel about the weight gain challenge?
I don't like it.
Okay, well, Brad's here with us, and I don't think he's heard about it yet, so we're just going to go ahead and get right into it. How would you feel if we theoretically did a January challenge to where we gained as much weight as we possibly could?
I would condone it because I would win it.
You think you'd be in?
Yeah.
Okay,
I would
so
win it.
we got four people. Me, you, Jones, and Crockett are going to gain as much weight as we possibly could in January. There's going to be a contest, a winner at the end, and then in February, we're going to lose as much weight as possible.
Okay.
So then the same challenge. Here's the parameters. Out of the four of us, there's only one winner. Winner takes all. The person that gains the most weight in the month of January does not have to pay a dime. The three losers that don't gain as much weight as the winners has to pay for a weekend away. They split it for a weekend away for all of us to go and party and hang out and just have a good time.
You talking about lodging or
Just lodging. Yeah.
Okay.
Just pays for the room for a weekend away for us to go.
a whole weekend?
Just, like Saturday, Sunday.
2 days.
Or like a Friday night, Saturday night.
Okay.
Sound good?
Doable. Yeah.
Then in February, we're going to lose it all. Jones was all pissed off because he's like, oh man, I got to get bitches, like I think I'm going to like fuck like 15 girls in the month of January. So like, what if I get fat? Jones, there's no chance you're going to get fat. There's no godly chance that you get fat. There's no way. It's going to benefit you the most.
Yeah, well, I can get skinny fat. And skinny fat looks worse
In
than
1
regular.
month,
No,
there's
skinny
no
fat.
fucking way. There's no way you get.
I bet I could.
I don't feel like you possibly could.
It'd be easy. 2 weeks tops it would take to destroy my body. 2 weeks tops, and I could have it in the worst shape it's ever been.
Well, that I hope that's true.
I could, but I'm not. I don't want to do that.
Well, you're gonna do it.
You're trying. No, I just literally this year started trying to like be healthy and eat better and work out and shit. Don't fuck with my mic.
I'm just you're loud. Just sit back from it a little bit. We rearranged it, and
You're trying to force me to do things that I don't want to do.
I think you should.
No,
Because-
well now I have to because fucking everybody's doing it.
yeah. I mean, it's basically the scenario.
Yeah, and all you fags have fucking wives and shit. And it's like, cool, I'm signed up. My body doesn't matter anymore.
Well,
And
I don't understand what your problem.
you don't
is
have
with it.
anything to lose.
It's only 1 month though. You get
And then I have to
And-
work double hard to get it back.
right. You'll bulk instead of cut.
and we're gonna lose it back.
Yeah.
Fine, we have to work out together.
Yeah. And we're gonna work out while we're doing it. It's like a gainer sort of deal, like a bulking challenge.
No, but wait, okay. Then I get to match it with something
I don't know what that means.
during the weight loss part of this whole thing. I want to dictate something in that.
Okay, what is it? We're doing a 2
How many of us? 4?
Yeah, me, you, Brad, Crockett.
Let's get Phil in it
We
too.
take
Phil won't gain weight.
we take
No.
He can't. He's an
I know.
alien.
I know. That's why I want him in it.
we take a boxing or MMA class the next month, and at the end of it, we have a tournament. We fight.
Yeah.
To the death.
I'm not kidding. Can we really?
Yeah, let's do it.
Legit. That's the only way. I'm doing this.
Okay. We can do it.
I want to put
You gotta
hands
step
on
back
all
from the
of
mic
you.
just a little bit. Just address it. We're gonna address it
Did you
really
fuck
quick.
with my sounds, dude?
No, but you're for some
Well, I'm
reason you're
talking the
closer.
normal way.
Well, that's perfect right now. We're good.
That's
And
the only way I'm gonna do it.
if we do some type of a class,
Fighting.
here's the thing.
Fighting.
We can do a fighting class.
But is it boxing or is it MMA or what is it?
Either
I think
or.
a
We can
boxing class would be really cool. Or
Yeah.
jujitsu. I got
Good
a
ag-
cousin that runs a jujitsu gym in Blacksburg.
Simple boxing, probably simplest in a month to get a slight hang up.
Yeah.
Gator boxing in Roanoke.
Well, we can figure out the gym because I'm sure they would be interested in being a part of it. We'll figure out the gym. But yeah, in the weight loss thing. I think in the weight gain thing, the way that they did on Rogan, where Bert and Tom did the weight loss thing, they had like a certain amount. They did the Sober October where they had a certain amount of times they had to work out. I think in the weight gain thing, we should have to work out at least 15 days. Like hard lifting, like no, definitely don't do cardio because that's not going to help you very much. But we do like hard lifting where you have to go to the gym at least 15 times just to be semi-healthy, and the person that gains the most weight wins.
It's doable. I just moved myself out of frame.
The reason I want to do it is because of fucking Tom Segura. Did you hear?
I did.
Have you heard? You know
No.
Tom Segura? You know the comedian Tom Segura?
I know who he is. I don't know what he did.
Him and Bert Kreischer.
We still don't have the full story.
I know. But you know what? I mean, you know. Okay, so
You can kind of.
him and Bert Kreischer have a podcast, and it's called Two Bears, One Cave. They do these challenge, or they were trying to plan this challenge where they played basketball for this podcast. Some type of challenge where somebody wins money. In the middle of this, before they released it, they were in the middle of the basketball challenge, and Tom Segura somehow blew out his entire left side, or one side of his body, blew out a knee and broke one arm on the same side.
Same play.
Probably. He probably didn't make it to the court.
I think from the way they were talking, I think it was like a disgusting break,
Yeah.
like something popped out or something bent.
I mean, apparently with the podcast that him and that Bert and Tom's wife did, it was like a
Come on, Christina P. Come
Bert
on,
and Christina. I'm
give
just
it.
trying to give context.
Well,
Bert
give her
and
some
Christina
credit.
P. did a
Come on.
podcast because Tom obviously couldn't make it there. And they went through the whole scenario without giving too much detail.
Because they want him to be able to be the one to like tell
Yeah.
the story or whatever.
It was like a traumatic situation where they couldn't. It was like serious. Like it was like a hospital run serious thing. But I heard that and I was like, man, it would suck to be so fat that you can't even play basketball like Tom Segura is. And then I got to thinking, like, they do this Bird is Fat challenge to where they try to lose weight, or they did it once. They did this Bird is Fat challenge where they try to lose weight, and it's ironic that the skinnier of the two, the one that gets all the shit for being fat is Bert because he's the partier. The more moderate one is Tom. He kind of like doesn't have this party lifestyle, and he's not the one that gets all the shit for being fat. He's the one that tries to bend over and tie his shoe before they even get to the court and blows out his entire fucking left side. So, like, I think we should just pay it forward and all get fat because, listen, here's the deal. Tom, this is directly to you. I don't do this. I'm going to address the camera. Tom Segura, I fucking love you. Merry Christmas, first of all. Right? Why are you looking at my camera? Tom, I love you, dude. All right? I'm a big fan. Bert, big fan of him too. Statistically, when somebody, I'm sure you already know this, the doctor's probably told you, at your age, when someone breaks a leg or a hip or has to be hospitalized for a broken bone, statistically, you've got like 3-4 months to live. So basically, you're dead anyway. You know what I mean? But the what I want to do is just pay it forward to you. So you're going to gain 200-300 pounds at least in this next 6 weeks because you're not going to be moving. You can't even move your leg. So
It's just gonna be eating edibles
Yeah.
and croissants.
I think what we should do is just gain the weight with you. Like, it's not a big deal, and you're going to take the crown of the fat one of the two. So 2020 sucked. We were, it was a shitty ass year. We all deserve a little bit of indulgence. Maybe 1 month we just get all fucked up and get fat. You're going to have to get fatter anyway. So why don't we just all eat together and see how much weight we can fucking gain the month of January? Do we not deserve it a little bit?
Yeah.
And then in February time, when you're doing your physical therapy, hopefully, if you don't die, when you're doing your PT, maybe we can all lose our weight together. Lose it back. How much weight do you realistically think Tom Segura is gonna gain if he doesn't move for 6 weeks?
What do you think he's at right now?
Oh, what, like 320?
At least 320 to 420, give or take.
No, he's less than. Bert Kreischer said he was 260 the other day.
I heard they
and
had to
that's-
back a Mack truck up to the basketball court to get him out of there.
They had to get a backhoe to lift his back.
Yeah.
A crane.
They had to get 10 strong men, fully grown.
How much do you think he's gonna? How much? What has he got in him? I mean, he's gonna put on some weight. I think if he doesn't,
50 pounds.
I think it's gonna be less than what everybody's thinking. I
Yeah.
think it's gonna be like 10.
yeah, if he doesn't try,
Max.
he's gonna put on 10 pounds, guaranteed. There's no doubt about it. He can put 10 pounds on without trying. I think, person of my age and stature, I think if I really put my mind into it, if I don't do shit for a month and just eat crazy cheesecake and like apple crumb cake and chocolate chip cookies and Oreos for dinner, I can put on 15 pounds. I think that's realistic that I can do. So I'm going to go from 200 to 215. I think I can do it.
So
That would be little less than 10% of my body weight. Let's just set a goal. Let's see who can gain 10% of their body weight. That'd be 20 pounds for me.
So when does this actually start? Like, are we
January 1st. We're
Oh.
weighing in. We're weighing in New Year's Eve.
can you cut before
Yeah.
then?
You can do whatever you want.
Are we filming the weigh-in?
Same scale.
We're gonna do a podcast.
We're going to get naked in our boxers?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna cut. So
Can we get fully naked? We'll just cover our penises.
yeah, we can do it. Yeah, whatever you think. I can bring a scale. We'll bring a scale right here and just do it the way that they did it on Rogan. But
Yeah.
I think it's okay to cut. If you want to cut, you can cut.
That's the best way to do it.
I know I can cut 10 pounds in a week after eating Christmas dinner.
God, I'm already on the
Yeah.
verge of death. I don't know if it's safe for me to cut.
You can cut.
I'd be sickly by the time January 1st rolled around.
Huh? You just be sickly, and then here's my
I'm-
my plan.
I'm getting nasty in the next
We
couple
do
weeks.
we do a New Year's Eve podcast where we cut for a week, and then the New Year's Eve podcast just blowing it out. Pizza, cheesecake,
A spread.
yeah, full fucking charcuterie tray, the whole fucking deal, dude.
Papa John.
Me, you,
Charcuterie.
Brad Crockett, we do the whole thing.
Donuts, pizza,
Yeah.
chocolate.
Oh yeah,
Candy.
we'll bring it all in.
Okay, I'll do it.
Bud heavy.
Yeah,
Bush
just
heavies.
for that. Come on.
Just for that.
Yeah.
But then boxing.
Here's what Jones said though, Brad, is he said that we have an advantage because we can drink alcohol and him and Crockett don't drink.
You want to do dry January?
You guys won't. How are we supposed to police that?
I didn't drink all November.
Yeah, we can do it.
Why?
I just didn't want to.
Don't ever do that again.
I mean, if
Didn't
you,
drink for a month.
I'm down if you want to do that, but like this isn't like a health.
I'm not gonna.
challenge.
I'm not
Like,
gonna
is
stop
this-
doing. I'm not gonna stop doing anything.
Okay.
So
Well then, no,
that's-
I'm not gonna stop drinking
Why?
because if you're not willing to put a halt to your life, I'm not gonna stop drinking.
Mine doesn't affect my weight.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. If it did, don't you think I'd be a little heavier?
I mean, I don't know, but I'm not. If you're not willing to give up everything and be completely 100% sober the whole time, I'm not doing it.
I guarantee you, if I smoke weed, I'll eat way more.
Yeah.
I guarantee
Yeah.
you that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I said. He said drinking's a fucking advantage, and it's definitely way less of an advantage than if give me a month of smoking weed, I'll be 230. I'll be Burt Kreischer's weight.
It's not the same.
It's definitely the same.
No. A month of you doing that is not the same.
Okay. Well, whatever. Fuck being sober. That's stupid. This isn't the point. We're not trying to be sober and be healthy. We're trying to indulge ourselves, and I think we should work out in the middle of it and make sure that there's an easy way to police that we all go to the gym 15 times. That's simple. We just have to take a Snapchat of ourselves in the gym and post it to our Instagram story. That's easy.
Could we just work out together so it's easier?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not working out here though. It's
Obviously,
stupid.
no shit. I'm getting a membership. What did I tell you?
Yeah, we'll figure out a membership.
I don't want to pay $40, dude. You
Well,
pay
we'll-
$10 at so many other places.
Yeah, well, we'll figure out the membership thing. I mean, it doesn't. I mean, that is what. That we'll all.
No,
yeah.
there's a lot of logistics to work out here. We need a plan.
It's not
I don't want to.
logistics.
I'm not gonna get to January and be like, let's find a fucking place.
No, this is not. This is why we're
Iron
planning this
it
2
out.
weeks in advance.
Well, you just said it's not. It's on. It's part of the discussion.
So you're now wanting to work out together like a pussy? We have to now all work out together?
Oh no, fine. No. You want to lose now?
What?
You want to lose now?
No, we're not. I mean, I think we should have to lift 15
That's not
times.
fair. I joined that basketball league next month. I'm gonna be running.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna have to eat way more. I mean, that wasn't my decision for you to join a basketball league. You have to figure out a way.
Carbo load.
See, men of our age, it's just like in your mid 20s, it's hard to gain weight. Like if I stop lifting, I lose weight. If I eat crazy and lift, there's no chance I'm not 215 on January 31st. There's no chance. I think if I could get to 220, that would be sick. 10%. First person to 10% wins.
First person to.
To 10% of your body weight from weigh-ins.
So you don't get the entire month.
Yeah, if you're
That's
from,
bullshit.
No. From maybe yeah, okay. Yeah,
Just
that's
see
right.
how
Okay.
far you can
Let's
go.
see who can gain the most percentage, not the most weight, but the most percentage of your original weigh-in. So if I weigh in at 199 and I gain 20, if I gain 10 pounds, that puts me at whoa, hold on. If I weigh in at 200 and I gain 20 pounds, that's 10% of my body weight.
You gotta stop throwing numbers around, dude.
I know. We're going by percentage. So we're going to take your initial weigh-in and your weight at January 31st, and we're going to see how much percentage you gained. Because it wouldn't be fair if it was just a pure weight challenge, right? Because everybody starts different. We're doing percentage of body weight. Whoever gains the most percentage wins.
Okay.
And doesn't have to pay for this trip to Gatlinburg to where we can go and get hammered.
Gatlinburg?
No, not Gatlinburg. Let's do New Orleans.
I don't have. I can't. I
I'm
don't.
not paying for a plane.
How am I
ticket
supposed to? Yeah.
We can drive.
to New Orleans?
That's more
Yeah.
than a 2-day trip.
Let's do Myrtle Beach. Let's do Charleston. Let's do
I'm in for Charleston.
yeah.
They got
Alright,
dank
that's
ass
fine.
food.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Charleston. We go to Wilmington. Wilmington's cool. There's Charlotte. Oh, Charlotte might be the place because that's a quick drive, and there's big time clubs there.
What about
What kind of clubs?
Strip clubs, dog. Big time strip clubs there. Ooh.
scary guys?
When would the trip be?
In February while we're losing weight. And then the trip
Yeah, that's fine.
for whoever loses the most percentage of weight is going to be in like the first week of March.
What about Atlantic City?
Yeah. Like I think
Casinos.
we should do a more fun place for when we lose weight. Casinos when we lose weight, maybe.
So we can get wrecked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
So
If we go to casino.
Charlotte when we gain weight, and then Atlantic City when we lose weight. It sounds like a fucking deal. Like it's done, and we're making the decision. Crockett's not here, but we're doing it.
I want to go on the trips.
Well, you're gonna go regardless because
I know.
See, so you have to participate so you can go on the trips, whether you win or lose.
You get to go on the trips.
You're
either
going.
way.
Yeah.
We gotta have some written agreement because I know somebody's gonna be like, "Nah, fuck that." I
No.
didn't even know we were really doing it.
It's documented. It's gonna be on the internet. Yeah, there's no way to.
I'm starting a
get
jar
rid of this.
now.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. You shouldn't start a jar. I mean, ideally, you don't have to pay for anything. You win both
Exactly.
competitions.
I'm gonna start a jar so I win either way, because then I have a fat jar for the trip.
Yeah, the Atlantic City trip we should probably plan a little bit for because I'm gonna put some money up at the casinos for sure. Roulette, put me on a roulette wheel and let's just see what
I'm
happens.
gonna come in with what we call fake money, and I'm gonna put aside some money where I say, if this just so happens to all disappear, we're good. It's a lot of money, but we're good.
Oh, I mean, it's gone. So just when
It's not even real when I bring it in there.
When you go to a casino,
I don't need it.
When you go to a casino, the money that you bring, you've already counted out.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone.
Yeah. You already have to consider
That way
that
you
you
can't.
that
You're
you
not
don't have it.
disappointed.
Yeah.
You can't be disappointed when you lose it all.
That's why it's just fake. It's not real money.
It's all gone.
It's
already.
monopoly money.
Yeah. If you take $5,000 to a casino, that's $5,000 you don't have.
Mm-hmm.
It's already fucking thrown down the toilet. And then, but see, the problem is very few people take $1,000 to a casino and leave with more money. It just doesn't happen.
No, especially when we all have impulse control
Yeah.
problems to where we can't control ourselves.
You don't think we should bring?
I think we should bring. Here's the amount of money you bring to a casino. There's a threshold from here's the responsible pussy amount of money that you bring to a casino, and then there's a fine line between fun guy and just plain irresponsible. I think you should ride that line regardless, and it fluctuates. Who you are. What $100 is to some people is different, but I think you ride that line real close, and you'll be fine. But don't go over. I think next. I haven't been at a casino in forever, dude. But
Since spring break?
just
probably.
hit the fucking roulette table, and you bet 50-50. You bet white-black. If you bet black, you're familiar with roulette?
Never
Okay.
done it.
It's the game that.
But no, I know what it is. I've just never played.
Okay, so it rotates, and it's a 50-50 shot.
Yeah.
Some are black, some are red. Some people pick exact numbers. How many numbers on a roulette table?
Well, they got two green numbers,
Will
and
you-
it's
will you
0
Google-
and double 0. And
Will you
0 and
Google the
double
amount
0.
of numbers that are on? Don't. Oh God, just minimize both of those. The number of, the amount of numbers on a roulette table. I think I don't know. I wouldn't even be able to guess.
Well, I'll tell you right now, your odds are 48% or 47% or something like that. 'cause
Yeah, it's 50-50 when you bet black red.
you have two greens on there, 0 and double 0.
Oh yeah.
So it's like
Yeah. So it's a
48%.
little less. Roulette. How many numbers on a roulette table? This is Brad's first try, so we'll give him a second.
Amazon Assistant.
Yeah.
That thing can.
Get that out of here. That thing get fucked.
Yeah. Let's see.
We'll do the wheel.
What's the top number on the wheel? 26. Just Brad, do me a favor and just Google how many numbers on a roulette table. Like I said the fucking first time. And go get off of images. It's okay. It's okay. It's your first time.
30. 0 to 30.
Is it 30? Okay.
Is it
Let's just say it's 30.
36. Right?
It's 36.
36. And there's a 0 and a double 0, right? On most tables. Okay. Anyway, so that spins, and then they throw your ball in, and you can choose. And most people either bet even or odd, because it's a 50-50 shot, or actually, even odd might be the best way to bet because 0 and double 0 are both even, Brad. So even or odd is higher chances than red black. Right?
I mean, that makes sense, but I don't even know if 0 is considered
It's got to be. It's even.
even or odd.
Yeah. 0's even. That's the way to go. Anyway, you can bet red black. You can bet odd even. You can pick your own numbers. You can do whatever you want. A lot of people pick like their birthday and their kids' birthdays. And if you pick individual numbers, because you got 36 numbers, you got better odds, better winnings. So you bet $5 on the 2 and the 4 and the 7 and
That's
the 30.
risky.
It's super risky because it's less odds to win, but higher payout, just like all gambling. But I like the 50-50 bet, red, black, and you pick red or black. And it's super simple. You turn that shit into a 50-50 game. And I was playing at a cruise ship, on a cruise ship one time, and the guy was like, I was sitting next to a guy, and I was up like $300 at this point, which betting 50-50 is like, okay, let's cash out. Because I started with like $50 in my pocket, not trying to do it. But I was up like $300, and he was like, listen, it's 50-50. If you bet red and it hits black, double your bet and bet on whatever you just didn't bet on, right? So, or no, if you're betting red and you miss, double your bet. If you miss, double your bet and bet again on red, right? So it's like win that shit that you just lost back real quick and keep your odds the same, apparently. I don't know how much money this guy walked away with, but I tried it, and I ended up walking away with like $500. And then the next day, I was 500 up, and I came down midday to go play the casino, play roulette, pick a game, and play it. That's another fucking good piece of advice for a casino. Went down to play, $500 in my pocket of free money because I started with 40, and left with $0 and I walked away so I took his advice and it just fucked me completely up. It's all luck. What happened to me, how I lost so much money that quick, is red hit like 13 times in a row or 14 times in a row. And that'll happen.
I've been there.
Just keep doubling up. Just take money out of your pocket and keep doubling it, because eventually his theory was you're going to win. If you keep doubling, whenever you lose, just double your bet. If you lose, double it again. You just lost that money, but it's okay. Eventually, it'll hit black, or eventually it'll hit red. So I like that theory. I think that's a good theory to break even. I don't know. The people that win money, I saw a girl walk away with like $1,200 betting on like her birthday or some shit, like some stupid numbers that she just played on, or like her and her kid's birthday. She bet on every one of them. That's the way to win money. People that win money on roulette bet on, like, they pick 6 numbers and they put $5 on each number. It costs them $30 to play every round, but if they win their money back if they hit one of those numbers. God, roulette's so fun. I want to go play right now. Let's go play a real roulette table.
West Virginia. Let's go.
We should do a cruise. In February, we should do like a boys cruise.
I definitely couldn't do that.
Why?
I work commish.
You can't take a fucking 3 days off?
I have to get 3 shifts covered.
No, I mean you
I don't get vacation time.
We'll plan it around your fucking schedule, and you have to take 2 days off.
A cruise for 3 days? They even do that?
Yeah, they do a 3-day cruise.
Okay.
You're traveling the first day, you're there the second day, and we don't even get off the ship. Fuck the destination. We're in the casino the whole time.
All right.
This is going to be a cruise that costs like $150 a person. We're all going to walk out like over $1,000 because we're fucked on the
It's the
casino.
shittiest cruise ship we can
Carnival.
find.
But
I've been on a Carnival cruise.
I don't even know if they're running cruise ships right now.
Probably
Super
not.
cheap. I bet they are super cheap.
I bet they are too.
Well, look at
And
the price.
You're guaranteed to get COVID. If you take a cruise, you're gonna get COVID, but it's cool because you can make crazy money on a casino.
Running rate for cruise tickets, 2020. We got. I guarantee they're still doing it. No, actually, maybe they took a hit. They either took a hit or they're running it, and people are fucking like really old people are just cruising it up.
Just look up 3-day Carnival cruise.
What was that 155, 210?
Well, 2020 is over, so I don't know why you're looking up 2020 rates. 3-day Carnival cruise. I've been on 2 cruises. They're so fun. Here's the advice for cruise ships is like, don't get off the ship because you're going to go eat food that you shouldn't eat and you're going to be sick as fuck. I've gotten sick every time I've gone out of the country, I've gotten sick.
We went on a cruise one time and we got off in the Bahamas and I got off of the ship and all these fire ants came and fucked my feet up. I was in the first grade.
My honeymoon wasn't a cruise. It was like a regular. We flew to Mexico.
Didn't you get sick?
Night after, so we had the first night there. Cool. It was fine. Second night was a 7-day trip. Second night, I was like, man, my stomach might be a little bit fucked up. I went and started shitting. And I'm not kidding, dude. I didn't stop shitting until I was thinking at day 5, I was like, we may have to like figure this out, like figure out how to get home.
You drank the water, right?
I didn't drink any water, but we were drinking mixed drinks and frozen drinks. I didn't drink any like water that
isn't
they
their
just
water
poured
dirty?
For us. Apparently, yeah.
Yeah. Did you leave the resort?
We didn't. No. Well, we stayed on the resort the whole week. And they told us, the travel agent told us, like, if you stay on the resort, you're good. So just stay on the resort. You can do whatever you want. Drink the mixed drinks, whatever. But they kept serving us out of these glasses that were like clear glasses. Like, picture this as clear. It was clear one day, but it was yellow by the time they gave it to us. And this was a 4-star resort. Like a nice, we had a pool that was at our room. It was like the nicest fucking, they came to our room every day.
You didn't say anything to them when they gave you a yellow cup?
No, because it was at the bar. It was like the pool. I figured it was like a no glass policy. It was just like a plastic thing. But hindsight 2020, first of all, I'm never leaving this country ever again. Never. I'll never leave the country. If I get a chance, no, there's no point. Why would you? There's beaches in fucking Florida where you don't get fucking dysentery. So why would you go to Mexico ever again?
I'm not saying Mexico. You got to see the world one time.
Okay.
One of these days.
Yeah.
Europe.
There's
China, Germany. You don't ever want to go there?
If I want to go to see
you can't. You fucking just stay in America for the rest of your life?
Yeah. Greatest country on the planet. If I ever want to go see the snow and go see the mountains, I'll go, or glaciers, I'll go to Alaska. If I want to go see the desert, I'll go to Arizona. If I want to go see beautiful beaches, I'll go to the Gulf Coast of Florida. I mean, everything's here. So why would you ever leave America? It doesn't make sense because you won't get. I'm not kidding, dude. For 2 weeks after we got back, I was shitting and shitting and shitting. It's not. It wasn't like a funny type of shitting. It was like I couldn't get off. I couldn't get off the toilet.
Did it feel good?
Like cramps to the point of like I was giving birth to bottles of water every 5 to 10 minutes. Like
were they firm?
No, it was water. I was water gunning diarrhea, like clear shit, translucent dysentery out of my ass, foamy
really
shit out of my ass every 15 minutes from midnight of night 2 until we left. On the plane, I puked twice and shit once. And then, like, at work, even when I went back to work after, it was, like, complete watery diarrheas. Not that bad. Once we got back, I was like, not emergency. But we didn't do anything. I laid in bed, going from the bed to the toilet, from the bed to the toilet.
For your whole honeymoon?
Entire honeymoon.
That's awesome. How much did you pay for that trip?
Like $2,000, $2,500
to shit.
Yeah,
to take a shit.
Yeah, that's why you don't. There's beaches in fucking Florida.
You paid $2,500 to take a shit.
Beaches in Florida. Don't go anywhere else. If you want to go to the beach, go to Florida. It's super nice year round. Go to South Florida.
The most expensive shit anybody's ever taken, probably.
Absolutely. It was a all inclusive
Safe to
shit
say.
show completely.
It doesn't matter where you go out of the country.
I remember
Rachel
we
got
did this.
sick in Aruba.
It was like they had like activities for like, it was like a honeymooners resort. So it was like an all inclusive thing set up for honeymooners. And I couldn't even drink. Like I couldn't even get in the, if I could have gotten drunk, that would have been like,
Did she
cool.
get sick?
I couldn't even drink. No, perfectly fine. And she was getting frustrated, which she should have. I mean, yeah, to her defense, I mean, I was laying in bed being dramatic, and she's like in this beautiful resort, palm trees everywhere. There's a pool, we have our own private pool in our bedroom.
Did she want you to go shit in the pool?
Well, yeah. I mean, she didn't ever get mad, but she's like, I could see her being disappointed. Which shit, we're gonna redo our honeymoon. I get we have to, but it's not gonna be anywhere in Mexico. I can promise you.
What a disappointing honeymoon.
Terrible. It was terrible. It was.
Yeah, but if you would have
just go to Florida.
If you would have like gone out to the pool, do you think you would have shit in the pool?
I tried. I went out to the pool, and I was like, I can't do this. I couldn't. I couldn't control.
That's amazing.
I couldn't control my bowels.
That's awesome. You should have just gone out there and shit in the pool and just cleared it out. Just to prove to her.
Beautiful resort.
Do you think it would have shown her that like you were trying and you're making an effort if you went out there and shit in the pool?
We went snorkeling like day 6. We went out snorkeling. And
did you shit in the water? Did you?
I'm not going to say that I swam away and shit in the water. I'm not going to give up my character that way. This is crystal clear.
Why have you never told me
this? Is crystal clear, beautiful, like coral reef. The guide is like swimming down 40 feet and blowing like air bubbles, like smoke bubbles, donuts out of the water, and we're all looking at him. And I'm like, I look at her. You can't talk to somebody when you're snorkeling. It's like, because everything you come to the surface, you're like, and you just go back down.
What'd you do? What'd you do?
I mean, I'm not saying
you just point at your asshole to Caitlin and swim off
a Trent and douche your butthole. But every once in a while, you just have to fall, like, because they're like, yeah, just stay with the pack, you know, because you could tell there's like, I guess there's currents or whatever. They wanted everybody to stay together, or sharks. I don't know what the fuck there is. Beautiful water. If somebody wanted to just stray behind and squirt out, like pull your pants down and squirt out a little bit of water shit, I think you'd be able to.
Diesel.
And go like this in the water, and you'd probably be okay. You know? It doesn't make you feel better. I was out there. I was so nauseous.
I mean, you got to go out there in a boat, too, which is the worst part. So you're already feeling sick.
I could have killed 14 people. Like, I could have.
Parasites flying out
Could have attracted sharks. You never know. I didn't do it. I'm just saying you could if you really wanted to.
Bullshit.
You definitely could. We got there, and we took a picture, and it was like her profile picture for a while, and it was like a cute picture. She took of both of us sitting on the beach waiting, because the boat, this kind of resort, like the boat picks you up on the beach. Like the boat beaches itself and is like, come on, you know, like come snorkeling.
The catamaran.
Like I'm not like it came to us and picked us up.
Yeah.
And we go snorkeling. That was a lot. And when she took the picture, I was like, I really don't feel. I'm like, sweat is beating off of me. I feel like shit, literally. And I'm like, I just really don't feel like. But this is our honeymoon. Like, we had rock climbs planned. We had hiking trips. We had Jeep trips planned. The snorkeling trip was day 6, and that was like the only thing that I could muster up the fucking courage to go on.
You couldn't do any of it because you had to shit.
Nothing. I'm not kidding, dude. Nothing.
Jake, are we going rock climbing today?
Yeah.
No, I still got to shit.
She's like, so I guess we're not fucking doing any of this. And I'm like, babe, I don't know what to tell you. Like, have you seen me in here? Like, they had this they had this jacuzzi tub, like, sitting in the middle of the master, like, in the bathroom, like, just made for people, for, like, newlyweds, with a rain head. It was, like, perfect. Like the perfect romantic setting. Every day they would like set the mood and light candles and rose petals and everything. It was ruined by shit. Fecal matter everywhere. There was so much shit on that trip. It was terrible. And I'll never leave this country again. I've never gotten dysentery from this country, so might as well just stay here.
I wish that would happen again, but like maybe on the trip that we're all going on. So.
I hope it does. That would be way funnier. Not our fucking
that would be
once
awesome.
in a lifetime fucking trip to Mexico. Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks for her. For sure.
It sucked for me way worse than it sucked for her. Like
no, it sucks more for her. No, she's the female. That's more important to them. You shit the whole time. Would you eat something bad?
Yeah, I honestly don't. I don't want to blame it on the water. I think the first night when we ate there, we ate at the nice French restaurant on the resort, and I had
a French restaurant in Mexico.
Had everything. I'm not kidding, dude. They had everything. They had.
Trust it.
They had Italian. They had a French restaurant. They had legit Mexican, like a dinner Mexican place. They had a lunch Mexican, like street taco place. They had this is like resort was like 15 acres. Fucking, it was huge. We ate at like the nicest.
And the rest of the country is impoverished.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you should have seen. Sure. You should have seen the ride in there. It was rough. Dude.
Really?
Oh.
And then the whole time in the car, you're just going, bigger and better places lie ahead.
Please get out of the way.
Yeah.
This is our bus.
Peasants.
Get out of the way, you 2-year-old.
Peasants.
Come on.
Not even allowed to get out and take a piss.
Yeah.
Oh,
Scared
yeah.
for your life.
Was it that rough?
It was. I would have never. You could have given me $100,000 in a briefcase and said, "Go for a run," and I wouldn't have done it. It was that bad.
Well, $100,000 would have gotten you fucking napped a lot quicker, anyways.
Yeah, it would have gotten me a fucking
bullet right in the head.
Dirt nap.
Boom. Headshot.
No. Well, okay. Let's say if you can run a mile down the road and back, I'll give you this briefcase full of $100,000. I wouldn't have done it. There's no chance.
Really?
No.
What kind of?
It was
what
so
kind of
bad.
What kind of characters?
Beautiful resort.
No.
I've already gotten there.
The drive over. What kind of characters were you seeing that would make?
It looked like
Afghanistan.
When you see the pictures,
I heard from a guy today that Afghanistan's not that bad.
Okay. you see like the rubble.
I really did.
The rubble of like war videos where there's Marines like shooting at shit and mortars going off. That's what it looked like. I'm not being dramatic. I'm not kidding. Like it's buildings falling fucking down.
But were there people there, like walking in the streets?
Yes.
So like, what kind of characters?
It's like a third world country.
Do they look like there were thugs running around?
No.
Like, well, okay. So why didn't you run?
They don't even have the.
So you wouldn't have ran just a mile and back to get money?
They don't have the novelty of being able to have thugs. It was like there's nobody. They don't have like clothes. Like it was like.
So why would you even be scared?
What area was it?
Cozumel.
Damn.
Say it again.
Cozumel. I've been there twice. I don't remember the first time that much. But I also remember going to the Bahamas. We went on a cruise to the Bahamas. We went to 2 different places in the Bahamas, Nassau and Kingsport. When you get off the cruise ship at Nassau, it's the capital of the Bahamas, I think. One of the two, Kingsport, Nassau. I don't know. Everybody. Hey, you want to smoke, man? You want to smoke? Hey, drugs, man? Opens it up. Powder everywhere. Like, hey, man. And it's like, I'm like, no, man. And then the next guy, hey, man, you want to party? Hey, man. It's like, you got to walk through, with your family, you got to walk through 30 of those dudes. Hey, man. I'm not kidding. Like, legit coat jackets. Everything you could ask for.
Where's this at?
Yeah. It'd be perfect for like a boys trip, I guess. You know, because there's no question.
Like
you want to party, man? Coke? And I'm there with like,
I don't even know if that'd be safe.
Oh, it's not safe at all.
You want to party? Dude, what's in there? Fucking baking soda?
We got off the ship. We got off the ship in Nassau. This is not my honeymoon. My honeymoon's over. I already shit my pants. This is actually before my honeymoon. This was like a college trip. We took a cruise ship to Nassau, got off the ship. That whole shit happened. We went to this crazy ass beach, like to where we could still see, because they warn you, like don't take trips. Don't take these excursions that they're going to offer you, because when you get off the ship, you feel like paparazzi. Everybody's offering you, hey, let me take you on my Jeep. Hey, you want a party? Hey, strip club. Like it's like fucking crazy.
Damn.
Why?
So they're like, because they want to make, they're so impoverished that like a $10 bill is crazy to
They
them.
know you have money.
Yeah, exactly. So Carnival warns you, your whole ride over there is like, don't take any trips that are not sponsored by Carnival. So Carnival pays a certain group of these people off and is like, take these guys, make sure they're safe, and bring them straight fucking back. Don't fuck around. And people that do these excursions when they go on cruises, that's stupid anyway. Fuck that. I want to see the cruise ship. I don't even want to get off. If I go on a cruise again, I'll get off and maybe take a picture or two and be like, yeah, I'll hang out right around the tourist area and maybe go like talk to the drug dealers outside, but I'm not going anywhere near. We were like, no, we're not going to do the drugs. Like, we're good. And we walked like 1.5 miles, 2 miles to the beach. It's called Paradise Beach. You can see what's that place in the Bahamas they advertise all the time, Paradise Island or whatever, Atlantis in the Bahamas. Yeah. So they make it seem like it's just like Polynesian island that's like way out in the middle of nowhere. You can see it from the slums of Nassau. It's not right out in the middle of nowhere.
It's not even Disney. It doesn't even look like Disney.
Well, it may be. I mean, it may be perfectly safe. It is a real island, but it's like 100 yards from the fucking drug dealers right there in Nassau. It's probably safer, but whatever. It's not like a 360 view of the ocean. Anyway, we get off the ship, the drug dealers, and we just walk 1.5 miles to Paradise Beach to where we could still see the ships. It's a little bitty touristy beach. It's not the real Bahamas experience, whatever. The guy's like, and there's people just running up to us. The whole 1.5 mile walk, people just coming right up to you. Hey, they see like a person that's obviously a tourist, and they just come up to you and like start offering like trips and women and drugs and whatever. We finally get to the beach, and the guy's like, "Okay, I got you some chairs. You know, like we'll get you chairs, we'll get you all set up, and I'll serve you drinks all day." And we're like, "Okay, cool." You know, there was like 15 or 20 of us, so we're like, "Okay, yeah, and we need 15 chairs. If you want to serve us, that's perfect." He's like, "Oh yeah, no problem. We'll get you dinner. We'll get you menus. It's all good." And he's like, $20 or whatever per person. And we're like, "Okay, cool." And we give him the money, and then we give him whatever the money is, and he like shorts us our change by like $200. And I'm like, okay, if it's a $10 mistake, whatever, that's cool. We're gonna tip you anyway. Obviously, we've seen this whole fucking ordeal. We've been here for 1.5 hours now. This is a shit show. But he like shorts us, and he tries to argue with us like, no, we need like this amount of money back. It was like $500, and he's trying to give us back like whatever. And it was an argument there. We finally got it figured out, and it was cool. We're like, no, we'll tip you. It's all good. Trust us.
Is that why he took the extra money? He didn't think you would tip?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, they're just all in it for which rightfully so. That's a completely different world. Anyway, they serve us our food. It's all good. And we like are playing volleyball and soccer and going swimming and all this shit. It was a great beach day, whatever. And then lunch is about to come. He's like, okay, guys, lunch is about to come. He's been serving us these crazy island beers that I've never heard of before and all these mixed drinks, whatever we want. And I happen to like walk by where they're cooking, and they're like, there's like a 4-year-old, 4 or 5-year-old, like pulling jerk chicken out of this like tub, like a tub that you put a lid on and keep Christmas lights in your like fucking attic. Yeah, like a tote. Out of this black water with flies all over it, throwing it on the grill, and there's just flies everywhere. And it's just like, it's that kind of like open air environment. And I told everybody, I was like, go look at this, like how they're cooking this food that we paid for.
What kind of place were you even at?
It's in the Bahamas. This is like
who the fuck would you just get on the first truck? Did they just hire anybody?
We walked there to the closest.
But Carnival doesn't they have nothing to do with that. They just find somebody that they can pay to do it.
Exactly.
And they serve you fucking fly chicken?
Yeah, that's exactly how it works, yeah. I'm not kidding. I'm not
What?
kidding.
And they probably hope you get sick so
They
you don't
had-
eat on the fucking
they
cruise
had,
ship.
Like, what the fuck?
They had like 4 choices, like jerk chicken, coconut, fish, coconut, shrimp, whatever the fuck it was. And I saw the chicken being made, and I'm like, definitely nobody get the chicken. So like, I got this fish dish.
How do you even know how that was being made? That
Yeah,
was
I
probably
didn't see
fucking
it.
gross too.
Everybody, I'm not kidding, everybody got sick. Like, seriously, like real puking sick. Not shitting sick like my honeymoon, but puking everywhere. Bad deal. Like, ruined the whole trip back. We were like off boarding, whatever that means. Like, when we got back to the United States and like we're getting off the ship, we were all carrying our own puke bag getting off, because it's a cruise ship. There's 2,000 people on the ship. Everybody's got a single file get off the ship, and it's a huge line to get on and to get off. We were getting off, and we were all just knew it was going to be like a 45-minute process. We were all carrying our own bag. My brother was puking his guts out the entire time. I didn't puke on it,
Fuck.
but everybody felt like
Shouldn't have ate any of that
absolute dog
goddamn
shit. No.
food.
If you leave the country, don't eat anything. Like, don't eat. Like, bring your own food. Bring Cheez-Its and bring like your own shit. I would rather bring my own lasagna that rotted for like 3 days too long than eat anything from any other country ever again. Ever again. I don't care if I go to Europe. I don't care if I go to Mexico. I've done it twice. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I'll never eat anything from outside this country ever again. Never again.
I would just say Mexico.
Yeah, I think Mexico's the only place you got to worry
That was the
about.
Bahamas.
Well, yeah. South.
It's all the
southern.
same.
Yeah.
Dude, we were walking
Hemisphere.
back, and everybody felt good. I was hammered drunk. I proposed to my wife on this trip. I was hammered. And we were walking back. We went to a McDonald's in the Bahamas. Completely different. They had like jerk chicken and like crazy shit on the menu. We're walking into the McDonald's. There's a car. It looked like a Chevy Impala, like an old 80s style car. The whole top was cut off of it, like a homemade convertible.
El Camino.
4 dudes, 1 in the passenger, 3 in the back. 2 of them holding legit like machine guns, AK-47s, driving down the road. Not saying anything, but driving down the road. I was like, let's just fucking go back. Like, this is crazy. Why would you get off the ship? Because you have a full, like a 4-star buffet waiting for you on the ship. Why would you ever get off? Let's just take a ship out to the middle Pacific and then come back. Like, why would we do anything else? I don't need to get off in these countries. God bless them. But I have no interest. I don't know why people like getting off. Yeah. So if we do a cruise ship, let's just stay on the ship and gamble and eat crazy food. That's the cool thing about a cruise ship. You can look out your window and see
all you can eat.
You can see the country that you're going to, but just realize that there's nothing better than the US of A. And we're going to go back in and gamble and then eat prime rib, a couple baked potatoes, and then we're going to maybe pass out. Maybe go sit at the pool on the ship. Don't get off the cruise ship.
Yeah, I know. Fire ants, too.
I don't know. I feel like I've talked this whole podcast and you have...
Well, you just went on a rant.
I know.
I
I
have
know.
room to
I
fucking
need
get
to have-
in there.
I need to have
I mean,
my,
Jesus
yeah,
Christ.
Yeah. That was a Bill Burr rant, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a long one.
So are you down for the weight gain?
Yeah,
this
I'll
has
go
been
for
an
it.
hour conversation about weight gain, and Crockett couldn't
All
make it, but we're
for
gonna
it.
do it.
Yeah.
Give Tom your message.
No,
Give it to him.
I'm not doing that.
Come on,
No.
Tom. We'll do it again, Tom. First of all, Merry fucking Christmas, right? Can you support me for a second?
I'm not gonna
Let's
look at the
restart.
fucking camera.
Nobody listens to the end. Just look at the camera. All you have to do is just look at it. Just stare into the camera.
I don't want to.
Tom, Merry Christmas. We're all there with you. It sucks that happened to you. It really does. Ruffling Feathers fucking podcast is here for you. And what we're trying to do is just raise a little bit of awareness. Like obesity awareness. We'll call it that. If anybody's not aware that they're fat as fuck, like you obviously weren't, and Bert's obviously not. You were trying to play basketball for some reason. We're going to raise a little bit of awareness for obese people. Maybe just stay on the couch and do what you need to do. We're going to gain the weight with you, Tom. I'm sorry it happened. We're here for you. Okay? The good thing, the silver lining of this is, you know, they call it the Bert is Fat Challenge. Well, now Bert doesn't get all the glory. You're gonna be way fatter than Bert after this. You're gonna gain like 175, 100 pounds easy in 6 weeks. So we're gonna start a nationwide challenge. Who can gain the most weight in January? Okay, I know you got a New Year's Eve live podcast. We all know you're not gonna make that. It is what it is. If you make it, you're gonna be on crutches. You're still gonna be exercising. You can still be gaining weight with us. So all I ask for you is to join in with us. Bert, Tom, let's gain some fucking weight, dude. January fucking 1st, let's put on as much weight as we possibly can. And yes, from December 25th, December 26th at midnight, so Christmas night, you can start cutting weight. If you want to cut, you can cut. And then our weigh-in is going to be New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve, we're taking our weight, and we're going to see how much fucking percentage of our body weight we can gain until February 1st. I want you to join in with us involuntarily. And I want to get the nation behind us to see how many cumulative pounds we can gain as a nation. As, you know, part of Two Bears Nation, right? Right?
Absolutely.
Let's see how much weight we can gain. Tom and Bert. I mean, it's not going to be a problem for Bert, obviously. And Tom, you should be used to it carrying around extra weight. You've been carrying around an extra 350 pounds of Bert Kreischer. You and Joe Rogan basically have carried around his career since fucking 2002. So it's all good. You know how to carry that weight around. So let's just add to it. I'm with you. I love you. Let's gain some weight. Anything else for you, Jones? Let's cut this shit. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Tom Segura and Bert Kreischer. We appreciate it. Thanks, Joe Rogan, for starting off Bert Kreischer's career. We appreciate you. We appreciate Tom. We appreciate Bert. We appreciate the listeners.